What is up, everybody? It's ADB95, and welcome to J.Warren versus Mascettino. I got FabTheZen in the commentary booth with me.
Hello, guys.
And we're about to go to another trip on Bridge the Gap, because I apparently like to fuel memes about myself.
Right.
I really like that map, and I have been here in both cases where it's been played this year. But jokes aside, this is a very important match for these two. J.Warren is still sitting at 0 points after 3 games,
Right.
while Mascettino has 6 after 3 matches.
Yeah, it's been going like a train, gotta say.
Yeah. After the first defeat, he's been quickly dispatching of all of his enemies. There were two very convincing wins against Iron Fox and Herp Derp.
Absolutely.
We are seeing that they have both pretty similar lineups. They both have 2 scouts. They both have a gunner.
Yeah, except Mascettino is bringing a medic already in the first map. So
yeah,
pretty interesting.
It's interesting also because J.Warren has a sapper instead of the medic, which is always a weird choice, I feel.
Yeah, I would say it can be useful, especially in the late game, because, at a certain point, things are gonna mix. At least, that's how I feel. There is gonna be a bit of invasion. Yeah.
And also, it's always easy to solve the problem of a close distance pig on Bridge the Gap, because you can always make him collect stuff like mortars.
Yeah, exactly. That is very true. And we see J.Warren trying. Oh, it's always like, I feel like this blip is always here for the first shot. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think that is a full power shot that could connect, but he didn't go full power.
It wasn't full power. That's why.
Yeah.
Typical.
Did get an 18, but that's immediately going to be healed by Mascettino's medic.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's I don't want to say strange, but it's uncommon decision to bring a medic on Bridge the Gap. Although, can be useful.
Actually, I've seen a lot of games where not only you bring him, but you bring him in first, because you make him collect the mortars. You can make him do this kind of shot. This was my idea. I just want to take credit for this hit here.
Oh, okay.
This has a high chance of destroying the mortar crate.
Oh gosh, that's very powerful there. Yeah.
Pretty big hit. This kind of first turn has been around since the very first league, so it's kind of OG.
OG preparation. Yeah, I still have to figure out Bridge the Gap. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of the maps I've trained the least. It's just, I'm not very confident with the prepared shots.
It's like nobody was considering it before we started doing competitive, but then we just kind of forgot it was there. But then when we started playing, some of us hated it and some of us absolutely loved it.
Oh yeah. There's definitely some polarization there.
It's a very interesting map for mortars as well, because it's very hard to judge the distance, because there's a very unstable level of height difference.
True.
It's so wavy, the terrain.
Yeah, you never know if that mortar is gonna hit or not.
Yeah, there's a couple of prepared shots that Mascettino is definitely looking forward to getting. Feel like that's another prepared shot. It's a spawn point. Spawn point hit 45.
How was that a 45? Already. Yeah, I mean, it's good, but
it does. Sometimes it does look very on the spot, and it's just 45 or 40 sometimes even.
Yeah, pretty strange, but
very good early damage so far for Mascettino. Definitely taking the lead. Early lead.
Do you think J.Warren knows how to get into the box without the jetpack? Doesn't seem so at the moment.
I don't know, actually. That's a good question. That feels like a little too much.
But J.Warren does not go with prepared shots. He tries to wing it, which is, I can respect that.
Yeah, I mean, you can go for prepared shots just in the first 1 or 2 or 3 turns, then you have to just unless you're very lucky and the enemy is in the same position.
But look at
like this one, for example, you have to. This is not prepared.
Yeah,
but Mascettino is just too juicy to pass.
Oh yeah, of course. mean, I love some OG mortar fashion. OG mortar action.
And he does only get one pig, or maybe not. That's a double 10 right there. That was,
Double
that was pretty
10.
beautiful.
Kind of rare, yeah.
Yeah, and you can see that shot was definitely not prepared.
No, of course.
The question is, unless somebody is falling down in the very first turn, you just have to go for the snipe with the guys. I think that was going to be a hit, but he decides to aim again.
And once again.
And I think that's a hit
good,
still.
Yeah. No,
it isn't. It hits the ground, probably. Very unfortunate there.
See, this is one of the reasons why I'm really not a fan of this map. Like, how are you supposed to play it? If you're good with gunners, then you can have a blast. But otherwise, it's, I don't know, very hard to move. It's very awkward to move in it.
Yeah, for me, it's my favorite map because there's so many different approaches you can take for them. You can make the enemy fall down into the pit. You can invade them with your paratroopers. You can play the distance. You can play the scout distance. There's just so many different kind of games we have seen on Bridge the Gap.
Yeah, that is true. And especially, I think it's the only map that really forces you to play at a distance. It's the only one left. I mean, other than
in the current pool is the most long distance map probably.
There was Damn Bastards, but that was canned pretty early, I'm told, in the league.
To be honest, I wasn't too it wasn't too bad for me.
But there is potential for endless games, honestly. I think we've seen some.
Technically, Square Off has potential for stalemates, but it never happened. It's actually hard to make it happen.
Very true. We see a very conservative type of game, I would say. Like there is very little home invasion. There is very
it's kind of no wonder that we got sidetracked because everyone is just in the back of their side. They're just
doing their job
away as much as they can from the pit, and it makes sense because I think both teams have 2 scouts. So if somebody falls down, it's pretty much their problem.
Yeah, they do have dual snipers, so absolutely.
Yeah. Mascettino did collect. Yeah, each one of them also collected one of the airburst crates on their side.
Right.
And that's a blimp. Okay, no, he's fine.
That's a blimp.
That looks perfect.
Great. Maybe a 52. Oh, beautiful.
And he might fall down. Mascettino's side is definitely the most slippery of the 2.
Wow, okay.
Ooh, that's a tough call. Do you go down? Probably not.
I don't, If I was Mascettino, I don't think I would do that. There is some healing to do, but
it's probably some healing to do, yeah.
Will he get into the box?
That's another reason why the medic is also pretty good. It's actually pretty good on Bridge the Gap because it takes long. If the game becomes like this, long distance, then it's gonna take a lot of turns, and more turns means more 20s you can give your medic.
Oh, that is true. I didn't think of that. Yeah.
And that is
just hits the
definitely
edge.
something that Mascettino prepared, but he just missed the direction by a little bit, which ended up resulting in no damage.
It must be, the anxiety.
I'm pretty sure that this one is the only crate that you cannot jump in.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. That the one on the opposite side, also on the right of where we're looking at now, is not possible to get in with jumps. In fact, Mascettino got in with a jetpack, I think.
Because I thought I understood that there is one each side that you can actually traverse by walking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's one per side that you can go in and with a jump, and one per side that you cannot go in.
Got it.
Mascettino still using his mortars a bit too low. Short, I mean, not low.
Yeah. You mean high in that case. Aiming too high. But yeah.
Yeah, probably, but it's just we use short and long just as a
where they land
term.
yeah, of course. Oh, I don't think that's gonna work for J.Warren.
It could work. It
He's
would
going
need
to
a
hit
lucky
the...
bounce, and he does not get it. To be
forgot
honest, that
this.
was a risky angle for the poison, and it was pretty protected. Oh, and Mascettino gets the getaway!
Immediately, yeah.
Yeah.
Just as the zone becomes heated.
Unless he wants to home in.
Wait.
Oh, he wants to keep the jetpack and maybe try to go for the scout that just tried to poison him.
Wow.
You know what the funny part is that... the interesting part, I mean, is that even if that poison connected from J.Warren, Mascettino would have just gone back to his side so its medic could heal him, but that's not a hit that you can do.
That was very hard.
Yeah, the good part, the good thing, I would argue, some people would disagree, the good thing about Bridge the Gap is that the only grenade that can go from the bottom to the top, unless you're on the very edge of your side, is the roller grenade.
Yeah. Makes sense.
If you ever use the roller grenade, you're like it's like an extremely weird bounce. It just does not know physics.
Oh,
and it's
again,
another
a miss. That's unlucky.
Yeah, that's the downside of gases, of gas weapons. They only hit if the pig is close enough to the, foam, the gas, actually gas bubble that they create every
the cloud
frames. Yeah. And it's not linear for some reason.
So we see another 20 from Mascettino's airburst.
Yeah, missing turns for J.Warren. He's trying to poison that scout so hard.
Yeah.
But I would argue that it's actually a mistake to keep doing it because, like I said, Mascettino can just go back to his side so his medic can heal him.
Yeah, at this point, it's actually convenient, I would say, for Masce to stay on his side.
Exactly. That's probably what he's doing. He's trying to bait Warren to losing more turns into trying to poison him.
Yeah, technically the medic can even stay in the box and you can heal through the edges of the box.
Yeah, exactly. And Mascettino is definitely one of the guys that knows that trick.
Right. Oh, bit far, but...
Bit far again. Mascettino is definitely struggling a bit with his mortars. I know that he does not like this map. And J.Warren is out of airbursts after this one.
Yeah, he probably is gonna go with the jetpacks after. I don't know.
That's 13 plus something. 18, okay, that's a decent 31. Yeah.
A medic can't do much from here.
Unless he's loaded like that.
True, fair enough.
2 mortars and 2 airbursts, and he's going to try again. We have established before that Mascettino knows this trick, but look at the blimp!
Oh my god. It might hit? No.
It's homing in.
Oh my god.
Kind of. Oh my god, that's a very unlucky shot
indeed.
again.
Seems to be that the edges are magnetized. They're getting all the hits for Mascettino.
Yeah, even if you prepare that shot, it's still hard to do.
True.
I would get... that's why when I prepare shots for speedruns, for example, I always try to make them as easy to execute as possible. Like, instead of going for a certain power bar, you might want to go for a certain angle and go full power, because it's just easier to execute.
Yeah, less variables, I would say. You take one variable out of the game. It's just the angle that matters. But
yeah,
I think Mascettino is slowly dealing the harder damage so far, but the game is still very open. I would say there is no margin of error from. I would say the error is very contained. Like when J.Warren, doesn't do a full hit with his bazooka mortar, he stays away from the edges, like as he's doing now. So they're containing the game. Oh, weird bounce for the. Never
manages to poison this guy.
Yeah, but credit where credit is due. Mascettino, by being very close to the hill there, makes the poison really hard, I would say.
Yeah, he does. That's true. And interesting choice for Mascettino. He's probably actually...
now it's...
What's the word? getting tired of, staying down there, so he just probably just went in to just get this double poison. He knows that J.Warren doesn't have a medic.
It does work. Well, double poison is still huge in my book.
It is because, well, J.Warren doesn't have a medic, and it was like pixel perfect right there. It was we were questioning the first hit,
exactly.
but the 15 just came out at the last second.
And boy, must it feel weird after 3 missed poison gases from the same guy that you tried to poison, get a double. And now finally it's like, at least
finally
at long last. But yeah, I mean, who can blame J.Warren? I think it's rather a question of Mascettino knowing how to position himself to avoid that.
Interesting. So
Olympus
I'm wondering. Okay, that's a nice
Very
hit.
Nice.
It depends on how fast can J.Warren get rid of that scout, and this is a good thing. The fact that he can move away.
Do you think a flamethrower could help?
A 21. So he definitely needs to get rid of the scout, otherwise it's going to be a problem to
Oh yeah, a big
keep
problem.
going. You're going to lose 3 pigs eventually. Like, at this stage, since we've seen that both players are having trouble hitting. Oh my god, that's a self-hit.
Oh no, very unlucky. At full 36, how did that happen? It didn't look so close.
Yeah, I didn't look at the arrow either, but yeah, there's a certain angle below which you shouldn't go.
Yeah, that
was a poisoned pig as well.
Huge.
So if Mascettino can get at least a 36 out of this one. And it's a 39, very good hit, and he falls down of all things, which means that J.Warren cannot even kill him somehow.
Ooh.
He's just stuck down there.
With 7 HP, that is, unless he can get a very quick jetpack on that, but I see that as extremely hard.
Yeah, and there is jetpack crates down there, so it can happen.
But he decides to, just tank it, take it on the chin and keep going.
I mean, unless he wants to do it with other pigs.
Fair enough.
I would argue that this paratrooper would be the guy for the job. I don't know.
There might be just 1 or 2 other pigs to do that.
Yeah, but of course he needs to get his priorities right, which is getting rid of the scout.
Oh, absolutely.
And I honestly lost track of his health. Well, thank you, Mascettino, for showing us. 33 health.
There we go.
Although I don't think Mascettino wanted to show J.Warren his scout health, but he couldn't help it with the camera. Yeah. That means it's a pretty easy turn to for J.Warren to make Mascettino skip.
Ooh.
That sentence was completely messed up, but I think you got what I was trying to say.
I did, don't worry. It was about.
Is that the first kill of the game?
It seems so, actually. Yeah,
it was the first kill of the game. Oof. And the bar says that Mascettino is hugely in front in terms of health.
Right.
But despite that, this was actually the first pig that got killed. And here comes the second one.
Is he really going for a shrapnel? Oh yeah, I mean, that guy is very low already.
That's potential to be risky, though. Although he's on 33, so even if a couple bullets miss, he's still alright.
True. But it looks fine, if you ask me.
Yeah, definitely got all the 30s.
Oh,
and now there's 2 pigs just waiting to die.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time. No medic to save that.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Is Mascettino thinking of just getting the jetpack and trying to get up while also hitting his own pig?
That's gonna be so time critical. Like, it really has no second to spare. No.
He just wanted to
get
there. Maybe he wants to throw a poison just to
maybe a poison.
Get an extra target. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh,
makes sense.
I mean, technically it could have been a double, but.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh,
almost leaps away.
So close. That was so close.
Wow. And you really didn't have much time.
That scout was on 21, remember? So that was a very good hit.
So it's now 3 pigs that will lose their turn in a row.
All in a row, yeah.
Amazing. Didn't know, but was possible.
Yeah, very good move by Mascettino. He remembered the scout, the second scout's health, and now I think. Yeah, J.Warren is out of both scouts.
Yeah.
And Mascettino can just work on the other pigs.
Indeed, there is really Mascettino has a lot of margin here.
Wow, that was a weird, a weird evolution for that air burst.
Yeah.
And ooh, that was close.
Yeah. J.Warren leaves his box, sees the morning sunshine.
I would say he's back to square one in because he needs to get rid of this scout now.
Oh my god, yeah.
And he has no scouts himself.
Oh, I think he's trying to get in the box again.
Yeah. I honestly lost track. I think he did a 9, a 20, and a 36 now.
Wow,
so
okay.
the scout is still alive, but not by much.
And that box prevents his falling down. I think it's very important for Masha.
Probably not, because he could have gone up again. So J.Warren is going to just kill him regardless. So.
Oh yeah.
And I'm confused by why Mascettino would home in with a gunner, but let's see.
Maybe as a plan. Does this guy have? Oh no, just a roll grenade. A strange.
It makes sense as much in Mascettino. Oh, if he throws him down, that's huge. He's a sapper. No, he doesn't.
Ah, oh yeah, you're right. But there is potential there. 27 is pretty juicy. You know, it's doable.
Yeah, especially if he threw him down, but he didn't. Yeah. Actually, no, because Mascettino's last scout is also almost dead, so poison doesn't really play a role anymore.
Also, interesting choice. I mean, at this point, I'm just used to seeing huge shrapnels. So at this point, I'm actually surprised to see a TNT.
Might be a self-hit.
Yeah. Potential.
I think I heard a self-hit there.
Oh, okay. Ooh. More.
Yeah, he was sliding down, so he did hit himself.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
20 damage on himself, and that is kind of important. But regardless, I would say not going for the shrapnel was a mistake, because if you're behind, you just need to get an extra.
Exactly, you gotta gamble. You gotta gamble that. But yeah, Mascettino's second scout is gonna leave us. I think it's
gonna leave us. Yeah.
Oh, does he have another one?
No. They're both dead. The first 4 kills of the first 5 kills of this game, 4 were scouts.
Okay. It really shows
so we now have 3v2, but J.Warren basically only has this paratrooper on a good amount of health. That looks decent, but
again,
the problem with this crate is unless you get it dead in, it doesn't do anything.
But why would you go with a medic anyway? I mean, there's so many other lethal pigs, but I mean, every target is a good target in a way. So.
I mean, yeah, I would say of the remaining pigs of Mascettino's team, the priority is basically equal.
True. And I mean, it's dead, so doesn't matter.
Yeah, so it's a 1 paratrooper versus 3 pigs.
Wow.
Makes sense to go for the medic, because at least you don't, like, when you're in the late game with a medic on the other side, you always have to try to go for him first. Because if you don't, that's just gonna keep giving 20s to
that's true.
The other pigs.
I just imagine it's a medic, he's on his own, he's trapped in a box, so doesn't look that threatening to me, but and especially you know, if the medic is left alone, that means that he cannot heal anyone. But
and let's see if J.Warren does not get it.
And
the thing should calm down at some point.
I was wondering, the edges have gotten so much damage. So
the advantage of that crate is that you can basically try the same shot over and over until you get it perfectly.
Yeah, that's true.
But Mascettino is pretty cozy in there. He just wants to wait until he destroys that crate so he can get out himself.
Oh yeah.
I don't like this move. Again, Mascettino probably wants to just finish the game. And look at that. That is the power of the non-existent physics of the roller grenade.
Yeah, I still have to figure how it works, honestly.
I haven't.
Yeah. I don't think anyone has.
Yeah, I guess so.
It seems to not actually deviate when the terrain is on a slope. That can be useful.
Very good move from Warren here. He could have definitely gone for the roller grenade. It was easier to hit.
Yeah, but
Because he wants to get a higher amount of damage.
although
That's
for 10,
not going to count
once
up.
again. Oh.
Yep. Too short again, just 6. And I guess it's just oh, okay, yeah, he also has the tranks. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's been basically dormant since the beginning.
But Mascettino is going out because he knows that he cannot reach where the paratrooper is from inside the crate. He's too far away.
Oh, yeah.
Even a full downwards angle mortar won't reach.
But will he try from here?
So he's exposing his own medic, so that might be a problem. He does manage to fire on 0 seconds, and he gets 16 damage.
Yeah, little by little he's getting there. So
Yep.
very scary. Fight against Mascettino as usual.
No, you cannot do that, unfortunately. So nobody can take that. I mean, I guess, unless Mascettino's paratrooper has some jetpacks, but
Right.
I highly doubt he's going to get there. Just go for a 40. It's just easier.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, just for wrong angle.
Yeah, I think J.Warren is losing his cool in this in this game. I've never definitely seen him so much on the back foot so far in the league, despite the fact that he lost all 3 of his previous matches. He played very well, that's the thing.
Yeah, he always
in every single game.
I think you told me that he always won 2-1 in his previous games, right?
Yeah, that's the stat that we have about J.Warren. Him, Angurio, and Revan, but Revan makes sense because he's only in the league from this year. J.Warren has never lost a game without winning 1 round.
Oh, okay.
So he's always lost 2-1.
Interesting. And since the beginning, like since the first Grunt League of his.
Yeah, he actually won the first Grunt League with a full sweep. No, he did not even lose 1 single round.
Right.
And it's actually pretty harsh for him because he was in the he's basically the only one that was in the group of death in both years.
God, yeah.
Last year he got basically, I would say, robbed, even though that's a bad word. He got robbed of the playoff spot by an upset win at the very last second from Darrot against Angurio. So he finished in 5th and missed the playoffs just by a little bit. And by the looks of this year's league, he's not going to get it as well. At least unless he can turn this game around, because with 4 defeats, it's incredibly hard. It's not impossible, but it's incredibly hard to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, I get that, and but we'll have to see how he fares against Mascettino here. This is just a game 1, but at the moment, I can only say that Bridge the Gap wasn't nice with Jay, and he really has.
To be honest, it wasn't nice with either of them.
Right, but definitely Mascettino knew. Like, he played his cards.
Wow, that's a good mortar. Finally, he gets this prepared shot and also destroys the crate, which is ironic.
Yeah, I wonder how much HP do each side of those things have. Like 200?
If I had to take a guess, it would be 200 as
200,
well.
okay. Yeah, I would say the same.
It kind of like the almost indestructible crate in Mission 18, the one with the spies.
Yeah, exactly. The one where if you use the Super TNT.
That one has... Yeah, I think that one has 200, because if you use a Super TNT, it stays up, but at the next hit, crumbles it.
Exactly. And will this be good? Looks good. A bit overshot. No.
Looks like a kill. It's an exact kill.
There we go. So 2 versus 1 at this point, but... I mean...
J.Warren has... I don't think he has enough L to deal with any.
Exactly.
Just... Oh my god, this guy still has 3 jetpacks.
He's gonna pay him a visit. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe not now.
Okay, yeah.
He just wanted to make sure he got out of the crate safely before advancing in attack.
Oh yeah.
He knows he's got the health advantage. He doesn't need to rush anything. Although I say,
14.
he's on 14. I didn't even.
Yeah, I think that's gonna seal the deal. Let's see.
And
Oof. No, bit overshot. Okay, another surface dies there.
how did that piece of wall take a hit and Shorty didn't?
I don't know. I guess he got shielded. Oh, okay. No, he was hoping for something more juicy. Now he just has to pray like that.
Yeah,
Mascettino
basically.
misses. Standing very close
That's
to
always a
the
good
edge.
strategy against Mascettino. Just have to pray.
Oh god, I know.
Yeah, I know him. It's been
Oh, the
very.
blink just now. Oh, he changes his target at the very last moment.
Well, he got the crate if that was his target.
Oh no, Mascettino dishes out the heals.
Yeah, he just wants to
Oh, full HP there.
end it here. I was going to say.
No, almost.
Oh, I thought he was gonna tranquilize him for the funsies.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't imagine Mascettino gonna do that.
No. Yeah, I was going to say like it's been good for me whenever I played against him, but it's always a big. He's always a big opponent.
Oh yeah.
Not looking forward to have him on the very last match of my campaign.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and Mascettino finally takes game 1. It took a while, but Bridge the Gap smiles in the yellow team's face. Although it took a while to make it smile.
Yeah, just like the Teletubbies' big son, I guess. That's what I imagine when you
Why
said
do
that.
you have to make that reference? All right, I guess we'll see you guys in the next game, which will be on Hill Base.
See you in a bit.
And we're back. We're going to Hill Base, and I think Mascettino has to go first this time.
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because J.Warren started. We missed J.Warren's lineup, but that's okay. Mascettino is going with, his kind of lineup.
Yeah.
2 paratroopers, a grenadier, a sapper, and a scout. When Mascettino goes full power, he goes full power.
Oh yeah. There's no stopping him. And, I think it's a smart idea to always bring your big guns in the very first, like in the first 2 games, I would say.
The thing is, Mascettino is the kind of player that would suffer from the implementation of the pig pool because he's very upfront, very damage heavy, just hit and everything will be fine kind of player. Not saying that he's not saying that he's bad on strategy, but that he's very upfront with his style of playing. And ever since Darot left, he's basically the only player that has that kind of style. And so it makes sense for him to just pick a map every time and just go with the most offensive lineup he can afford.
Yeah, makes sense. I suppose that's, you can see that kind of style from his heavy use of engineers and paras.
Well, we know that J.Warren has done his homework, and that's a big...
Very important.
That's a big, a big grade for him.
A big grade?
Yeah. He did definitely pass the test because he now gets a grenadier missing his turn. That's a pretty big... That's an A+.
Absolutely. That's... I would say showing his stuff.
There's no chance for a body block here, unfortunately, for J.Warren, but he still can do a ton of damage to this guy.
Strange.
That was, I would say that's about a 90. A little less than 90, maybe.
Do you see how the grenade stopped? It almost like it lost its momentum at a certain point because of the slope.
It probably fell down in kind of a pit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not sure what Mascettino is going to do. Oh yeah. Okay, no. I thought he was gonna separate his.
Mascettino does not need him to tell the. Wait. Does not need you to tell him that he needs to hit the grenadier first.
Of course not, but yeah, he's showing us. That's how we should do it.
An open, not body blocked grenadier is everything. It's like everything Mascettino wants in his life.
Yeah, I mean, it's like...
I'm trying to make him. I'm making him look like he's a wild beast. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you just make him look like a vampire that has just seen a very young, beautiful lady just on the pale moonlight. He's just like...
Oh, look at that body grouping.
That can be huge for J.Warren there.
Yep. Turning a bazooka into a double hit is always nice. That's a very good hit.
Ooh, wow, beautiful. Chef kiss.
And Mascettino almost already has a sapper down.
But
which is huge, because losing all of the resources that a sapper has early on is something very good.
This is something I haven't seen, actually. Mascettino using the shrapnels.
I'd say is...
oh, okay.
Okay, that was a backwards hit. That's a...
Still a 50.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I would have to... If I'd have to guess... wait, does Mascettino have a medic in here? No, I don't think he has.
No, it does not.
So if I would have to guess, J.Warren will probably go for either the Grenadier, that's body blocked, or that Sapper that's on 27. Although he just took his turn, so that might be, I don't know, easy for Mascettino to take care of it.
Right.
And he goes for the 71 paratrooper, actually. That might be a smart move, because...
There is no way for a double from here, right? Like,
no. That might be a smart move, because that paratrooper took his turn a while ago, so Warren has all the time he needs to bring him down.
I think Masha is going to try something very hard.
Ooh, and he does get only his medic. He just takes a look at what's down there, but then decides that the gas grenade is not worth risking it.
That 28 will be hugely impactful to poison.
I think he's going to try to get up there and get some damage to the sapper in the process.
I wonder if he knows.
I didn't hear a squeal. But that was a good choice regardless. And I think that's the correct spot.
But will the crate drop the next turn? Because otherwise... no! He got distracted with the time. Oh, okay.
He does get the crate, yeah. That was going to be a very important hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and Mascettino wants his Grenadier free.
About time, yeah.
Uh-huh. And I guess he's going to get another one on the medic. The medic is now poisoned, so... Or maybe get a 30 on the Grenadier, that makes sense. Yeah, he figured out that the Grenadier is next, so he does not want to have him on a turn. And he manages to keep his sapper alive, that's huge.
But now he body blocked the medic again for some reason. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, probably because...
Ah, okay.
Oh, wait, no, the medic was next.
Fair enough.
Maybe he realized that if he let the medic alone, he would heal the Grenadier, make it harder for him to kill him before he got a chance to hit. You still don't want to body block the Grenadier. Makes absolute sense to me, because you don't want to get a cluster in the face.
Absolutely.
And like I said, it's also good because Mascettino managed to prevent that sapper from getting poisoned. I mean, it's still an easy kill right now.
You know what? I would have left the engineer by himself, because there is no way you can move around with 5 HP, you know?
That is a good point. Especially on that side. Do that.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember. Niklas versus William.
Yeah. But that skip is extremely hard. And is J.Warren going to go for a last-second jetpack to try to get up there? No.
He tries to almost wall climb.
Oh, no, he was out of jetpack. Sorry.
All right.
Oh, when Mascettino gets a turn with this guy, and I'm pretty sure I know what he's going to do.
Yeah. There is no way he's letting his Grenadier skip more turns.
No, I think he wants to go for the crate. He's poisoned. It makes sense.
You're right. Absolutely.
Definitely. Oh, wait. But he cannot skip. He cannot jump up there because J.Warren is in the way.
Oh my god.
He has to go. He has to use a jetpack, so but he decides to take.
Ooh, that's what J.Warren was doing. He was blocking that tile skip. Okay.
I'm not entirely sure that was intentional, but if it was, GG to J.Warren. Wow. I'm pretty sure he was just trying to get up there. Maybe it was a last-second idea. Also, ironically, Mascettino shoved him up there. With that
Right.
bazooka
Oh,
hit.
yeah. But, I mean, you always say that if you don't know if some play was intentional or not, you just assume that it was.
Yeah, I think that quote is from Axpy, but still, I agree with it.
Okay. We all agree with that. Also, yeah, okay, that he definitely knew about that. It's just very hard to execute, I would say. Oh, what? Okay, it makes sense with
Okay, makes sense, yeah. I would say that is a tough pick to deal with now, because he's on 20, which means, yes, he would be able to be poisoned.
Indeed.
But the scout just took his turn, doing that 40 on him.
Yeah. Oh, look at Mascettino, the
And
elegance.
20 also means that you cannot tranquilize him anymore. So you need to think about something.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, Mascettino has that very dangerous paratrooper on 25 and poisoned. Scout on 190, that's always
beautiful.
something you see on field base, and that's a beautiful double poison from Mascettino.
Masha is showing us today that he really knows those hitbox sizes and the gas size. So very knowledgeable player there, of course.
I am noticing lately that there's been a lot of, I don't know how to define it, like minimum power learning.
True.
So there's a lot of weapons where you have to not go lower than a certain amount of power or a certain angle, for example, for the mortar to not eat yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And there's been a lot of players who have studied on that.
I would say since the package move, we have seen the gas grenade used in combination with the body block a whole lot more. So
okay, so this is a problem for Mascettino. How do you make that guy skip without? Okay, maybe like that.
I guess he
already
had
figured
something.
it out. He's a puzzle master.
He was probably thinking about it while J.Warren was getting that crate, looks perfect there, perfect play.
Does not care about killing his own pig, and that makes honestly sense. That's extra damage as well.
Wow.
13.
Not bad, not bad. What a machine.
I lost track of the health, but Mascettino seems to be in front with this double poison, because yes, J.Warren does have a 230 pig on the other side of the map.
Really? 230? Okay.
Yes, he took 250 crates and he was not touched.
What is this angle? I'm not a fan. Okay, never mind. He nails it.
You're a fan now.
I am a fan now.
Wow. I declare that you are a fan of that angle now.
Must be this way. Oh. No good body block there. But
yeah, so Mascettino is just going to work on the other two pigs until that 230 is done. And at that point, yes, he's on 230, but he's a paratrooper, so he can do max 40 for each turn. That's always the problem with hill base. It always ends up being like that.
Yeah, I was thinking something. Basically the deadlock class used to be the engineer. Once he was out of TNT, you would be like, it's not a big threat. Now it's maybe the paratrooper is more of that, because
paratroopers are definitely getting more attention in this league. I for one, for example, I used to say that the class I used to be the clumsiest with was the paratrooper.
Oh yeah.
But for some reason, one way or another, it always ended up being the center of my strategy in most of the games so far.
Yeah, I mean, those jetpacks are so important, but don't get me wrong, I think the para is one of the most impactful classes. It's just that, you might end up in this situation with a lot of jetpacks, and I would say if the opponent lets you use the three jetpacks, you're gonna be stuck with the, only, quote-unquote, only 40 damage.
Yeah. The problem for Mascettino right now is that until the scout is down, he can definitely be chipped away by poison. That's
look at that.
beautiful hit from that distance. A 26 is not easy.
Oh no, not at all.
Oh my god, but he's on 190. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he got one crate.
At that point, I even think that J.Warren made a mistake in not poisoning him, not poisoning this guy. Because if you want to play the long game, you might as well do it with someone who's poisoned.
And do you think this poison can reach Jay's pig?
I would need to look at. No, it cannot reach.
There is no way, right? There is no way in heaven.
I don't know about the height. It might just reach, but I think it's No.
Yeah.
Yo, I know that hail is just grenade proof.
Yeah. That's kind of the point, I suppose. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the problem... Wait. I need to figure out if this is a mistake by J.Warren. I need to know how much that paratrooper is on. The yellow paratrooper, I mean. I think he's on high enough health that he cannot be killed, so he wouldn't be a mistake.
Right.
Yeah. Because right now it's a race to poison the high health pig.
Yeah. But I don't think that's doable, actually. You mean Jace?
Yeah, he was on 79, so there was no way. No. Yeah. And this is skip turn.
Indeed.
31 minus 25. And now Mascettino just has to figure out... just has to kill... Just chip away the big health guy.
Yeah, but I think he has the easier 40 even. Unless J.Warren can find the...
He does have the easier 40, that's right. In fact, J.Warren's priority is to absolutely stay up there because it makes it harder to hit from Mascettino's point of view.
And he gets the body block, very important there. I think we all know how it's gonna end.
I don't know about that. Why would that body block make sense?
Well, now...
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought the other guy was going to be next.
Oh, no. I mean, at this point, I would just focus the other guy.
Yeah, but he forces J.Warren to go for the paratrooper, basically.
But he did a very good shot before. Maybe he can replicate it almost.
And Mascettino has a bazooka with the paratrooper, and I would argue it's the only way you can bring him down. But the problem is, J.Warren kept one jetpack, so he can go back up again.
Oh, that's true. That's very true.
So I would say J.Warren has the health and position advantage right now.
True, yeah. Oh, it might mean that we go on a third map. We'll see.
And that's not a good hit.
But I think if Mashe can tune his bazooka, might get some damage.
That's also a very bad number for this situation. 46 health for this paratrooper. You cannot kill him yourself to skip to avoid skipping a turn.
Oh, that's true. Not even.
So you're just.
Oh gosh!
Oh my god!
No.
That's a huge miss right there.
Yeah, maybe he could have taken away a little bit of health. You know, like 6.
Yeah.
Or like 10.
It's just too easy to have this turn skipped. Although I would say I would do it with the paratrooper because the scout's focus right now should be to hit the other one.
True. Although I mean it's still very important, still very huge.
And J.Warren cannot even go down and use that jetpack to prevent a skip turn because it's just too important to stay up there.
Yeah.
If J.Warren falls down, Mascettino has the advantage of the easiest weapon.
Absolutely. So I would say Jay's priority, as you said, is the scout. It's very good damage.
I wouldn't say the priority is the scout. I'd still say the priority is this guy because not only is poison, so he can made to be skipped, but like I said, you can much easier be thrown down with a bazooka rather than the grenade launcher.
Yeah, you're right, actually. And if Mascettino gets this one, we might actually see just that.
Yes, that's hugely important because J.Warren is now going to skip a turn.
Oh my god! Huge, you're right. So no matter what...
I think he's out of poison, so he cannot condemn this guy to a slow death, but that's still pretty good. Ooh, hits where it hurts. And Paul is already down to 111.
Yeah, there is way too much work to do now, and...
The thing is, he can go back up, but the problem is if Mascettino remembers the shot he took before, he can just do it again and throw him down once more, and this time for good.
Yeah, exactly. You know, come to think of it, I would actually... I don't know. There isn't much to do, actually.
That's why I said that the paratrooper was going to be the priority.
Yeah, you're right. Now, doesn't even take the turn.
Even shoot.
Oh, I mean, if he hit him, that would have been a turn skip. Like, he could have potentially.
If he hit him perfectly, it would have been a game changer.
Oh my god.
manages to stay up. That is also huge.
True.
There might still be a game. I don't remember how much the scout has, but J.Warren absolutely needs to take out the paratrooper.
Yeah.
Poison skip or not.
The scout
That's
is
too short.
still very healthy, I think. Oh my god. These things for Jay.
Yeah, and also, how come we didn't figure out that he could just climb up here and he could see him with the sniper?
That's what I was thinking. Like, there might be a way to see the guy, and indeed.
I mean, yes, on
Just a
one hand,
matter
he
of
would be a
time.
very easy target for the bazooka himself, but still.
Yeah. So no matter what, bringing a scout, like keeping a scout here is,
We also didn't get to see how much health he has at all.
True, but I think it's still very healthy. Something like 100.
Yeah. And he doesn't go for the paratrooper this time. I think it's a mistake. Because, yes, it's a good hit. Yes, you bring him down, but he can just climb up again. And Mascettino can just stay here and do some more damage. The scout is on 93. If he had managed to get a skip turn, he could have still won.
True. Oh, but he misses. Very.
Yep.
Again, very important. These are determinant shots.
Maybe he's trying to bring the scout down as much as he can, so if he cannot climb back up anymore because he's slow, but he's still on 93 health, so
Oh yeah.
it's going to take another couple hits to do it.
It's starting to look bleak for
Yeah.
Jay.
It can still be won, though. It can still be, numerically, it can still be won. The scout is now on 53, and if J.Warren does get that magical hit that would make the paratrooper skip, it can be won.
That's true, but he has to be basically a war machine and never miss anything.
All right, so he's now on 8 health. All right, so the win condition for J.Warren is hit the paratrooper, make him skip, hit the scout in a way that...
No, the scout.
Yeah. I mean, the other possibility is that he's just banking on Mascettino's paratrooper missing every time until he's dead. But I think that's not going to happen.
No, I don't think Masha would miss this one. I don't know. Let's see. Ooh,
34
gets it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can just do when you can do the same shot over and over. You get used to
You do
the
get it, yeah.
You do correct it because it's the same target every time.
Yeah, I think
Mascettino
J.Warren learned this the hard way. Yeah, Mascettino wins, as you said.
Mascettino wins. It was a very tactical game, I would say. I did enjoy hill base, which is not always something that happens. Hill base always tends to be very one-sided. You get to the end where just like 190 versus 50 or something. But this time we got two big guys. So we enjoyed the game, and I hope you did. We'll see you guys in the next game.
Bye-bye.